city, your state, your community. I tell you, that's just the only way. You've got to know. Marriage isn't gonna collapse because God is able to sustain my marriage. You've got had it been he or she can see, he or she will be able to tell that this person is innocent. We are the enemies. You get it now? That's why you see Jesus said, love your enemies. Do good to them that hurt you. Because Jesus understands. Glory to God in the highest, the Father of mercies. Good, beautiful afternoon to you all. God bless you abundantly. And it is well with you in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you so very much, everyone, for always getting out time to listening to our podcast. Like I say all the time, it means a whole lot to me. Thank you so very much, and God bless you. Okay, this beautiful afternoon, I just want to encourage you. Alright? I've been teaching you on some amazing stuffs that are quite eye-opening and are the truth about who you are. And it is very important that you know this truth about yourself. So I want to encourage you to, number one, be a continuous learner. Listen to our podcast over and over again till it blesses you. And number two, do not let your circumstances limit your potential. Don't say because of the situation you're in now, then that means you aren't who God says you are. Take for instance, Moses wanted to allow his circumstances to limit his potential. When God told him now he's going to bring out the Israelites from the captive of the Egyptians, and he looked at himself. I am a stammerer. What qualification do I have? I don't think I'm capable of such task. Because he was looking at the circumstances around him, forgetting that the true you is not defined in the challenges that you face. The true you is defined by the potential that you have trapped within in you. Many people tend to think that because now they're facing challenges, and for that reason, that's who they are. It could be financial challenges. It could be when it comes to health, business, marriage, whatever. Do not allow it to define you. That ain't who you are. That ain't who you are. The true you is trapped inside of you. And that's why I mentioned earlier that you must be a continuous learner in order to unveil this potential to the world. Alright? And thirdly, it is very important that you prioritize a relationship with God above any other thing else. Above anything else, you prioritize having that beautiful relationship with God. And I ain't talking from the standpoint of religion, but I'm talking from the standpoint of relationship. Very important. You must prioritize having a relationship with God on a daily basis. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking about the importance of fasting and what it means to fast. I've done an episode on this before, I think last year. So I'm going to be talking about it again tomorrow. Ensure that your relationship with God is the number first in your heart. Let other people see you and say, God, nothing comes between God and this particular person. He prioritizes God above all things. She prioritizes God above any other thing. I envy her. I wish I can be like that. Let people say things like that. Put God first in everything you're doing. And the fourth one, practice love. Practice love. The society, teaches us to love those who loves us. The society taught us to hate those who hate us. But you see, as a kingdom citizen, it is important for you to know that you have to even love those who completely hate you. You have to love even those who persecute you, because God's kingdom is a different government. And based on this, our own government here, it is foolish of you to love those who hate you. But now you're not, you don't belong here. You're not from here. You have your own different government, your own different culture. And according to your culture, you have to love everyone, including the ones that did terrible things to you. You have to love them. Pray for those who curse you. Pray for those who persecute you. Bless those who persecute you. Very important. Very, very important. And lastly, do not keep these informations to yourself only. Spread it across the globe. Talk to your families about the podcast that we do. Tell them what you learned from the recent episodes. Tell them the things that you're already practicing from being an active listener so far. Don't just keep it all to yourself. Extend that insight. You know why? Because what makes a great teacher? Okay, let me answer that. A great teacher is made by simply practicing. They say practice makes perfect. Now, the more you teach other people, the more perfect you become. So that's actually what makes a great teacher. By practicing, by teaching. So the more you tell other people what you know, the more of what you know you will continually know, even on a deeper level. So I want you to understand that. Thank you so very much for listening to this word of wisdom and encouragement. We continue tomorrow. We start a new topic on fasting. Stay tuned and do not miss it. Don't forget, the Holy Spirit is in charge, and in Him we live, move, and have our being. Shine.